What if you could make women obsess over you, without saying a single word? Not with catchphrases, not with gifts, but with a silent power you naturally exude. In this video, I reveal 3 powerful attitudes that transform your presence into a magnetic force. Attitudes so subtle that they make even the most inaccessible women, single, married, or mothers, unable to forget you. Sit back, take notes, and watch to the end because the last attitude is one that few men dare to master. Subscribe, hit the bell, and tell me in the comments, I want this silent power. This video is more than a guide to attraction. It's an invitation to become a man who radiates effortlessly. A man women notice, desire, and don't forget. Are you ready? Let's go. The first attitude is authenticity. A man who doesn't try to please at all costs, who remains true to himself, exudes a quiet strength. Women sense when you're being real and it makes them curious. It attracts them. Here's how to embody that attitude. First, stop bending to please. Too many men overact. They laugh too loudly, avoid disagreements, or hide their true thoughts. Sound familiar? Does she disagree with you? Express your point of view calmly without seeking her approval. This freedom to be yourself shows a quiet confidence. Women, especially those accustomed to pretense, are fascinated by it. Then pace yourself with your presence. A genuine man doesn't give everything right away. He chooses when to share his time, his energy. Does she text you? Don't respond reflexively if you're busy. Wait, take your time. This silent scarcity creates a sense of mystery. Women wonder, why isn't he like the others? And then they start thinking about you. Finally, live by your values. A man anchored in his passions, his principles, his mission, doesn't need the approval of others. Focus on your sport, your business, what excites you. Don't put anything on hold to impress. Women, especially those seeking stability, are attracted to a man who lives by his own code. You become a rock they want to approach. Have you ever felt that by being yourself, without a filter, a woman looked at you differently? Share your experience in the comments. I want to read it. Let's move on to the second attitude. The second attitude is silent mastery. A man who controls his emotions even in chaos becomes a rock that women want to approach. This inner strength is more powerful than any words. Here's how to develop it. First rule, don't react to provocations. Women test your solidity, a remark, a silence, a trick question. She criticizes you for being late? Reply, I had some things to take care of, and move on. No excuses, no debate. This restraint shows quiet strength. Women respect a man who won't be shaken. Second rule, be a beacon in the storm. In the face of anger or drama, remain calm. Do you think getting angry is manly? No. Does she get angry? Listen to her calmly, respond calmly, and don't get drawn into it. This quiet stability attracts. For a woman who has experienced unstable relationships, a man like you becomes an obsession. Rule 3, observe more than you speak. A man who understands without commenting becomes a fascinating enigma. Does she seem distant? Don't rush her. Observe her body language, act with finesse. This ability to read without reacting loudly makes you unique. Women, especially mature ones, sense this connection and become addicted to it. Have you ever diffused a tense situation with your calmness? Tell me in the comments about a time your self-control made the difference. Ready for the final attitude? It will change everything. The final attitude is the silent aura. Your presence, your body, your gaze can create an obsession without you opening your mouth. It's the ultimate power of a man who controls his energy. Here's how to embody it. It all starts with your posture. A man who is aligned, relaxed, and grounded creates a natural presence. Walk into a room with open shoulders, a straight back, and slow movements. Don't try to shine, just be there. This aura attracts women, especially those tired of restless or passive men. In a crowded room, they'll notice you. Then harness your inner energy. Too many men let their impulses take over, desperate stares, nervous gestures. The rare man holds back that fire. Look at a woman intensely, but without acting immediately. Let the tension build. This restraint creates an instinctive attraction. Women, even those in relationships, fantasize on this silent energy. Finally, your gaze. A shifty gaze betrays weakness. A steady, deep, needless gaze is a silent weapon. Hold her gaze calmly with a slight smile without trying to convince her. This gaze becomes a trap. She senses your control, your independence. She wants to conquer this moment and you with it. Have you ever caught a woman's attention just by your presence or a look? Share an experience in the comments where you radiated effortlessly. We're coming to the end, listen carefully. You have just discovered 3 attitudes that change everything. Authenticity, which makes you real, silent mastery, which makes you a rock, and the silent aura, which makes you radiate effortlessly. These are not tricks. They are a way of being. A man who embodies these attitudes doesn't need to pursue anything. Women come to him. Tell me in the comments, which attitude will you work on first? Authenticity, mastery, or aura? Which one do you think is the most powerful? Are you ready to become that man who obsesses women? Subscribe, ring the bell, and join the men who choose their silent power. Today make a choice. Decide to embody that rare man who shines in silence. Not to seduce, not to please, but to be yourself fully. When you live like this, women and the whole world feel it. It's your turn. See you in the next video.